Imagine if your brain had its own secret DJ and you've been ignoring its songs all along. This is the fascinating science of Ultradian Rhythms, the secret beats of productivity that are built into your brain. So let's find out what Ultradian Rhythms are, and in between I'll show you how you can use these rhythms to naturally be productive in a way that your brain and body actually intended. I'm a doctor in neurology, and I am on a mission to explore every single facet of health and vitality and share what I learn on that journey with you. So let's dive in. So Ultradian rhythms are kind of like their more famous cousins, the circadian rhythm, in that they're both cycles that are built into our bodies. But you see, the difference is that circadian rhythms run in 24-hour cycles, while Ultradian rhythms actually run within smaller cycles, more specifically within about 90-minute cycles throughout the day. But what's even cooler is that we all have our own unique Ultradian rhythms. They're like your body's natural fingerprints per se. We all have our own 90-minute cycles within our day, and in these 90-minute cycles your brain alternates between periods of peak productivity, focus and energy, interspersed with periods of rest and relaxation. So imagine if your body goes through periods of peak productivity for about 90 minutes, then goes through periods of deep rest for about half an hour, and then cycles back into natural states of peak productivity for another 90 minutes. This is what continues to happen throughout your day. And how it works for me would be totally different to how it maybe works for you. So during these high energy states, your brain is like a DJ pumping out its greatest hits, perfect for high energy states. And every now and again, your brain's DJ shifts to periods of more chilled lo-fi music, optimal for a bit of relaxation and rest. So then how exactly would you know what your Ultradian rhythm is? To become a master of your own Ultradian rhythm, start by observing your own natural day-to-day routines. We all have periods of our day where we are more productive at certain parts of the day and absolutely useless at other times of the day. These actually correlate with our natural Ultradian rhythms. The trick is now to keep a log, maybe for about a week, of your natural periods of increased energy during the day and decreased energy during the day, and then eventually you'll start to see a recurring pattern coming along in every part of your day. And then once you've got a clearer understanding of that, that's when the trick comes in. When you know you're going to be in a high energy state, that's when you should schedule the most challenging tasks of the day. Kind of like hitting the dance floor when your favorite song comes on. Because studies have shown that aligning those tasks that are challenging with those peak energy states will drastically boost our productivity and creativity. And then when you start to realize that your energy is starting to dip, recognize and embrace the fact that this is probably a signal from your brain to say that, hang on, I'm getting a little tired, it's time for a break. And realize that it's basically your brain's DJ telling you it's time to play some chilled songs to go and cool off from the dance floor. And now it's time to rest and relax meaningfully. So how exactly would that optimal sort of rest actually be? So one of the most scientifically proven ways to rest your brain during periods of productivity is to go outside. Engage in deep rest outside of your work environment, preferably even outside the workplace or outside the house. Being in nature and a natural environment drastically improves your rest and relaxation. And if you can go one step further and couple that with some light exercise, even better. Or instead, maybe opt for a moment of very light-hearted, simple tasks. Tasks that don't even require any real brain activity. Things like washing the dishes, or folding your clothes, or actually listening to some light-hearted music, or phoning a friend, making a cup of coffee, or even a period for 10 minutes or so of mindfulness meditation. But the most important thing out of all of this is that ideally the breaks should be less than 30 minutes, because it's been proven that after these 30 minutes, your brain's DJ is going to start playing that high energy music to signal the next stage of productivity. So it's actually quite simple. Schedule your most challenging tasks during periods that you know you will have the highest energy. Make sure you engage in deliberate rest, because this entire approach of harnessing your Ultradian rhythm to align with your schedule is probably the best way to boost not only your productivity, but to boost your overall well-being. Because balancing this work and rest with your ultradian rhythm ensures you're not just working efficiently, but you're also working sustainably, keeping the mind fresh and ready for the next high-energy cycle. In the rhythm of life, your brain's ultradian rhythm is the ultimate DJ for peak performance. And by respecting that natural cycle that is built into you, you can actually transform your daily grind that feels like it is never-ending into instead a harmonious dance of productivity and rest. I hope this video was useful to you. Click here if you want a quick rundown of making the most of your habits in the most enjoyable way. I'll see you there.